Welcome back, everybody. I'm here with another haul from Bead Box Bargains. This haul has a mix of glass beads, gemstones, even some wire, and some chain. So let me get organized and we'll dig right in. Let's start off with the Czech Glass, and this is a strand of fire polished Rondelle beads in Indigo Picasso. They're size 5x3. Let's see if I can brighten that up a little bit. Next is Czech pressed glass English cut round beads, Rosalind gold luster. And then we have some Czech dagger beads. See if I can take these out. These are a crystal terracotta pink. You can see they're kind of translucent, but they have a really pretty pink hue. Actually, at least in the camera, they kind of look like they go really nice with the English cut pink here. And then we'll take a look at some of the glass beads. This is a Goldenrod yellow Rondelle, and I picked up two of them. The picture online had these looking a little bit darker than what they came as. They're in real life they're really a nice bright yellow, not neon or anything like that, but a really nice yellow color, just not that kind of darker goldeny color that it looked like online. But these still can definitely be used in projects and are a nice staple to have around. Then I picked up some more glass rounds. These are 4 millimeters. And then this green color, I think they were calling it jungle green. I also picked up in 6 millimeters. Then I wanted to get a couple of rounds in a frosted finish. So this is a little 3 millimeter round, and it's kind of a seafoam green, and it almost looks like it has a little bit of an AB finish on it. And the rest I'm going to show you are 6 millimeter strands, all frosted glass. This is jet. A violet color. Another kind of indigo blue color. Teal. And these are all 12-inch strands. And then I got this peach color in a very generous 20-inch strand. Next up are the gemstones. We have an 8 millimeter strand of Indian agate. And I have to go back and check in a previous order because I did order a strand of Indian agate from Bead Box Bargains a couple months ago, and I have a feeling I ordered it was maybe a 6 millimeter strand, but I love the variation in the colors, just like with Fancy Jasper. So I wanted to get another strand because, again, the prices are so good on Bead Box Bargain. The quality is wonderful. There's some amazing variation not just in the color from bead to bead, but also in the striations and marbling of each bead. This is a strand of English cut rhodonite, and I've got other rhodonite that I've got from other places. And again, I love the marbling of the color, and the cut gives it some more interest. I've got rhodonite in rounds of all different sizes, but it's another gemstone that I've come to really enjoy, because a lot of the gemstones like this, I kind of view almost as, they're almost like a neutral, and you can put a lot with it. I mean, rhodonite is pink, but it's not an in-your-face pink, so you can really do a lot with it as a bead. If you don't want to make it your focal, it can be a really nice supporting bead in a necklace or bracelet. This is a green agate faceted rectangle. I just like the shape and thought it would make a great necklace. In the picture, the green looked like it was more opaque, and I'm seeing here that it seems to be a little more maybe transparent or have more lighter color in it. But again, that's partly what you get when you buy gemstones, is there's a lot of variation. So it's not like buying a glass bead where it's manufactured that every bead is going to look the exact same. So that's some of the beauty of buying gemstone beads, is the variation. And this is a strand of 8mm round Lapis Lazuli. This I had to pick up because the price was so amazing. Lapis can run very expensive. And unlike Rhodolite, which is another blue gemstone, Rhodolite has a lot of white in it, and Lapis is a more dense, rich color blue. And this is another gemstone that I have quite a bit of in my stash now. I've been building up over time. This is the fancy Jasper. It's an 8mm faceted round. And just like the Indian agate, it has a lot of variation from bead to bead in terms of colors. You can see a lot of greens and pinks and some grays and blacks, and maybe even some cream colors in here. Then I thought I'd give this a try. This is pink opal, and in a long strand of chip beads. I think it's a 30-inch strand, so it's a generous amount, and it's a beautiful color pink. I love the chip beads because of their texture. They really add some texture to pieces. I like to use them in earrings and bracelets a lot, thought that this was, a really good strand to get. And then I also got some peach moonstone. And just like the opal, I've never had the pink opal before. I've never had moonstone before, at least not that I'm aware of. There was a period of time when I was beading that I wasn't paying too much attention to what I was getting in terms of whether it was glass or gemstone and what it was called. But as I got more into the craft, I started labeling things better and really paying attention. So as far as I know, I've never had moonstone before, and it's a really, really lovely bead. It looks like it has a little bit of shimmer to it within some of the stones, which I like. And the variation in the peaches are quite lovely, almost going into some deep kind of brown colors. This is Botswana Aggie, and this isn't like Lapis. This can be very pricey, and I've always wanted to get a strand to see it up close and in person, because just the colors and the striations in the bead itself I just thought were amazing. And this will probably end up becoming a bracelet or a set of bracelets once I decide what I'm going to put with it. Because as you can see, there's some nice variation in color. You got a little bit of pink, creamy pink, and some grays, some clear, some white, a little bit of yellow. So there's a lot of variety in this strand. And finally, for the gemstones is a tourmaline, rainbow tourmaline, finely faceted. These are 4 millimeters. And this strand has a lot of black and creams and pinks in it. A little bit of, almost looks like kind of a grayish green. Very lovely strand. And this is a first for me in getting tourmaline as well. And that's the nice thing about Bead Box Bargain is that they have closeout prices. So it really allows crafters to pick up some things that might usually be out of their price point in terms of beads, especially gemstones. So this was nice because they had quite a few things that that I had been looking at for a very long time and wanted to give a try. So that's it for the gemstones. Now the last little bit is to go through some of the metal beads and findings. So this first bead is actually one that I had got on a previous order from them, and they still had them. So I wanted to get this copper chandelier. I had only gotten one the last time, and so this time I got 5, so that way I would have 3 sets, because this I would use as chandelier earrings. You can also use it as a pendant for a necklace, but I look at these things and I think chandelier earrings. So I wanted to get a couple of them to have. And the whole lot cost less than $5. I also picked up some chain. A lot of designers like to use it in their necklace, which I've done before, but I also like to take some of this fine chain and use it in earrings and suspend a larger bead from a couple links of chain. So that looked like they had some really nice antique copper, and I also picked up some antique bronze. And I bought some 6 millimeter antique silver spacer beads. They're steel. And a couple more silver accent beads. Again, they're really nice in all sorts of jewelry, bracelets, earrings, necklaces. I thought these were really sweet with the little design on them. So I picked up 2 because you only get, I think, 6 to a package, 5 or 6 to a package. This is a dragon vein agate. Wanted to get this because I'm collecting pendants to do with kumihimo. So I thought the coloring was pretty amazing, and it was a gorgeous color pink. And then finally, they were offering tiger tail beading wire. This is just under 0.5 millimeters thickness, 30 feet approximately, for something like 94 cents. I paid less than $2 for the 4 spools total, which was just an amazing deal. So I should be set for a while with beading wire. And then Bead Box Bargain always sends a free gift. So these kind of silver, I'm not sure what kind of shape you would call them, but they're very pretty with the scrolls. It looks like it's an antique silver. So it would be great in, I could use them in a necklace, or again, use them as earrings. And then here is their card. So I hope you enjoyed this haul. Please like this video, follow me on YouTube to get notified when I upload new videos, and check back often. Thanks for watching.